As we delve into the practical lab segment of our presentation, let's focus on the core elements that will guide our students throughout their journey 2026. First, let's talk about the student handbook. This will be your go-to resource, outlining all the essential information you need, from course details to policies that keep our learning environment productive and respectful. Next is grooming. Maintaining a professional appearance is crucial in culinary arts. It's not just about looking good, it's about adhering to industry standards that reflect discipline and respect for the profession. Finally, let's cover kitchen conduct and laboratory standards. These guidelines ensure that everyone can learn and work safely, effectively, and collaboratively. Remember, your conduct in the kitchen sets the foundation for your future professional behaviour. With these rules and guidelines in mind, you'll be well prepared to excel in our practical labs and beyond. The food and beverage laboratory area is designed to simulate a real-world professional environment, providing an ideal setting for students to gain hands-on experience. One of the key features of this lab area is its professional workflow. The layout is meticulously organised to facilitate seamless preparation, production, service, and cleaning routines. This not only helps students learn the rhythm of a professional kitchen, but also instills a sense of discipline and efficiency. Safety is a top priority in our lab. Students are trained to use the proper equipment, adhere to stringent hygiene controls, and implement safe operating procedures. This focus on safety ensures that students are well prepared to handle the demands of the industry with confidence. Practical sessions in the lab are where culinary techniques meet real-world standards. By learning through doing, students not only master the technical skills needed in the kitchen, but also understand their application in professional settings. Today, we're diving into the vision for our laboratory, focusing on preparing students for real-world culinary environments. Our goal is to ensure that every student emerges industry-ready, equipped with essential skills in cooking techniques, effective equipment use, and a deep understanding of kitchen safety and professional conduct. Let's break this down into 3 key components. First, technique. Our program emphasizes mastering precise culinary methods. This precision is crucial for delivering consistent and high-quality results in any kitchen setting. Second, safety is non-negotiable. We instill practices that prioritize safe, hygienic, and responsible conduct in the lab. This not only protects our students, but also sets a standard for their future workplaces. Finally, industry readiness. We're committed to building professional discipline and workplace confidence. Our students learn to navigate the complexities of a professional kitchen, ensuring they are confident and capable when they step into the industry. As we move forward, remember that our vision is not just about skill acquisition. It's about transforming students into confident, disciplined culinary professionals who are ready to meet industry challenges head-on. Our focus today is on the guiding mission of our food and beverage laboratory. Let's delve into the 5 practical commitments that shape each learning session. First, we are dedicated to delivering hands-on training using culinary methods and equipment that reflect current industry standards. This ensures our students are not only learning theoretically, but also applying what they've learned in a practical, real-world context. Next, we emphasize the importance of a professional attitude. This includes strengthening skills like punctuality, teamwork, communication, and responsibility. These are essential traits for success in any professional kitchen environment. Career readiness is another priority, where we prepare students to meet industry expectations by building disciplined habits in personal hygiene, food safety, and safe equipment operation. These practices are foundational for any culinary professional. Finally, we focus on developing problem-solving skills. This involves equipping students to effectively respond to production challenges while maintaining high-quality standards. Such skills are invaluable as they transition into their careers. These commitments form the bedrock of our mission in the laboratory, ensuring we produce graduates who are well prepared for the culinary industry. The focus of this slide is the Practical Lab Blueprint, which outlines a straightforward yet effective operating model encompassing teaching, communication, management, and growth. Let's break this down into key areas. Firstly, in the teaching section, we emphasize the integration of technique, emotional intelligence, EQ, and problem-solving skills. These components are crucial for fostering a well-rounded culinary professional. Next, we have communication, which highlights the importance of coordination and feedback. Effective communication ensures smooth operations and continuous improvement in the learning environment. Moving on to management, this involves maintaining accurate reports, documentation, and logbooks. These elements are essential for tracking progress and ensuring accountability in the lab setting. Finally, we have growth. This focuses on continuous improvement with an emphasis on measuring achievement and development before and after training sessions. These elements together create a comprehensive framework for practical lab success, ensuring students are well prepared for real-world culinary challenges. Today we're focusing on the importance of proper uniform standards at PIB College, particularly within the School of Tourism and Digital and Creative Arts. Wearing the correct uniform isn't just about following rules. It's about embodying readiness, discipline, and professional identity. Let's break down these essentials. 1. The uniform. Always ensure your uniform is clean, pressed, and complete. This reflects attention to detail and respect for your role. 2. Details matter. Placement of your name tag and any accessories should be correct. These small details contribute to a polished professional image. 3. Personal grooming. Maintain clean and appropriate shoes and ensure your hair, nails, and overall appearance adhere to the standards. This not only shows discipline, but also respect for hygiene and safety. Remember, the way we present ourselves sets the tone for our service and reflects our commitment to excellence. Let's make sure we consistently uphold these standards every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Thank you for your attention, and let's continue to set the bar high with our presentation and professionalism. Standard grooming in hot kitchen. All right, everyone. Now we are going to continue with the kitchen uniform regulation and code, specifically for our hot kitchen practical session. The uniform we wear in the kitchen is not simply a dress code. It has an important function in maintaining food hygiene, personal safety, comfort, and professional appearance. When you enter the hot kitchen, you are expected to look prepared and professional from the beginning of the class. Your uniform should be complete, clean, properly worn, and suitable for the activities you are going to perform. Let's look at the uniform requirements shown on this slide. First, we have the chef hat. The chef hat must be clean and properly positioned. It helps control your hair and prevents loose hair from falling into food. If you have long hair, make sure it is tied securely before putting on the hat. All hair should be properly controlled and covered. Next is the black chef suit. The chef suit must be clean, dry, properly fitted, and in good condition. Make sure there are no visible stains, excessive wrinkles, or damage. Remember that your uniform represents your professional attitude. We also have the purple neckerchief. This should be worn neatly and securely around your neck. It is part of our kitchen uniform identity and should always be included as part of your complete uniform. The next item is the black apron. The apron protects your chef jacket from food splashes, grease, sauces, and other materials during cooking. Make sure the apron is clean, dry, and properly tied before you begin your practical work. We also require black chef trousers. Your trousers should be clean, comfortable, and appropriate for kitchen activities. They should allow you to move easily when walking, bending, lifting equipment, or working at your station. Avoid clothing such as jeans, joggers, or other inappropriate trousers during practical sessions. The next requirement is long black socks. Socks should be clean and cover the ankle properly. Although this may seem like a small detail, a professional uniform requires attention to every part of your appearance. Finally, we have kitchen safety shoes. Your shoes must be closed, clean, and appropriate for kitchen activities. They should provide good support and grip because kitchen floors can become wet or slippery. Open shoes, sandals, or slippers are not acceptable in the practical kitchen. Now, let's look at the three main principles on the right side of the slide. The first is chef jacket and apron. Before entering the kitchen, make sure both are clean, properly worn, and complete. The chef jacket provides professional protection, while the apron gives additional protection during cooking activities. The second is head and footwear. Your head covering must properly control your hair, and your footwear must provide adequate protection and stability. These two areas are especially important because they are directly related to hygiene and safety. The third is hygiene discipline. This is one of the most important standards in our practical kitchen. Good hygiene is not something we practice only when the instructor is watching. It should become a professional habit. Before entering the kitchen, check your hands, nails, hair, face, uniform, and shoes. Your nails should be short and clean. Avoid nail polish or artificial nails during practical activities. Remove unnecessary jewelry, such as rings, bracelets, watches, and necklaces, because they can interfere with your work and may create hygiene or safety risks. Also, maintain good personal hygiene. Make sure your body and uniform are clean and fresh. Use deodorant when necessary, but avoid excessive perfume or strong fragrances because we are working with food. Remember that the hot kitchen can be physically demanding. You may be exposed to heat, steam, hot equipment, sharp knives, and heavy utensils. Therefore, the correct uniform helps you work more safely and comfortably. Before you enter the practical area, I want you to develop a simple habit. Check yourself first. Ask yourself, is my chef hat properly worn? Is my chef suit clean? Is my neckerchief in place? Is my apron clean and properly tied? Are my trousers appropriate? Are my socks and safety shoes correct? Are my hair, hands, and nails properly maintained? If everything is ready, then you are ready to enter the kitchen. Always remember that your appearance is part of your professional identity. In the future, when you work in a hotel, restaurant, catering company, or professional kitchen, people will notice not only the food you produce, but also the way you present yourself, communicate, maintain hygiene, and follow safety procedures. So our standard is simple. Look professional, stay hygienic, work safely. Pastry and bakery uniform regulation and code. All right, everyone. Before we start our pastry and bakery practical session, I would like to explain an important part of our laboratory standards, uniform and grooming. In a professional kitchen, appearance is not only about looking good. It is closely related to hygiene, safety, discipline, and professionalism. When you enter the pastry kitchen, you represent yourself as a culinary student and as a future hospitality professional. Therefore, you must arrive in the correct uniform and with proper personal grooming. Let's go through the standards step by step. First, the chef hat. It must be clean and properly worn. Its main purpose is to control the hair and prevent loose hair from falling into food. If you have long hair, tie it securely and make sure all hair is properly covered. Next is the white chef jacket. It must be clean, dry, properly pressed, and in good condition. Please do not enter the kitchen wearing a stained, wet, or heavily wrinkled jacket. A clean uniform demonstrates personal hygiene and professionalism. The third item is the purple neckerchief. It should be worn neatly around the neck and properly secured. Make sure it is part of your complete uniform before entering the practical area. Next is the black apron. The apron helps protect your chef jacket from flour, chocolate, cream, and other ingredients. It must be clean, dry, and properly tied. For the black chef trousers, make sure they are clean, comfortable, and suitable for kitchen activities. Avoid jeans, joggers, leggings, or clothing that restricts movement. You need to move safely and comfortably around your workstation. Long black socks are also part of the uniform. They should be clean and cover the ankle. Finally, we have kitchen safety shoes. Shoes must be closed, clean, and suitable for kitchen work, preferably with good grip. Do not wear sandals, slippers, or open shoes. This is not only a grooming requirement, but also an important safety standard. Now, let's move to standard grooming pastry kitchen. Remember the difference. Uniform is what you wear, while grooming is how you maintain your personal appearance and hygiene. First, maintain a clean appearance. Your face, body, and uniform should be clean and neat before entering the kitchen. Do not wait for the chef or instructor to remind you. Second, control your hair. Long hair must be tied securely and covered by the chef hat. Loose hair is not acceptable in food production. For students wearing a hijab, make sure it is clean, secure, and properly arranged. Third, pay attention to your hands and nails. Keep your hands clean and your nails short and clean. Nail polish, artificial nails, and excessive nail decorations are not appropriate during practical sessions. Always wash your hands properly before starting work. Next is personal hygiene. Maintain a fresh and professional appearance. Facial hair should be properly maintained. Use deodorant when necessary, but avoid excessive perfume or strong fragrances because we are working with food. We also need to consider accessories. Avoid unnecessary jewelry such as rings, bracelets, watches, and necklaces because they may interfere with work or create hygiene and safety concerns. Finally, check your uniform condition before entering the kitchen. Make sure everything is clean, dry, pressed, and complete. Ask yourself, do I have my chef hat? Is my jacket clean? Is my neckerchief properly worn? Is my apron clean? Are my trousers appropriate? Are my socks and safety shoes correct? This simple self-check helps you prepare before practical class begins. So everyone, remember 3 key principles. Number 1, look professional. Wear your complete uniform correctly. Number 2, stay hygienic. Keep your hair, hands, nails, body, and uniform clean. Number 3, be ready. Prepare yourself before entering the kitchen. Our standard is clean appearance, professional attitude, safe practice. These requirements are designed to build professional habits that you will need when working in hotels, restaurants, bakeries, pastry shops, and other food service operations. Before entering the pastry kitchen, ask yourself, am I clean? Am I complete? Am I professional? Am I ready? If the answer is yes, then you are ready to enter the pastry kitchen. All right, everyone, let's maintain our standard, work safely, and start our practical session professionally. Thank you. Today's focus is ensuring we maintain a professional and respectful environment in the kitchen labs, whether working in the hot kitchen or the pastry and bakery sections. First, punctuality is crucial. Arriving on time sets the tone for a productive session. Pause for emphasis, remember. Always bring your complete knife set and store it properly in the designated drawer. This not only ensures safety, but also shows respect for shared spaces. Let's talk about behavior. No smoking, yelling, or running. These rules help maintain a safe and focused environment. Additionally, always ask for permission before leaving the room and make sure to remove your apron and jacket when stepping out. Respect is the cornerstone of our community. Show it to lecturers, staff, and peers. Phones should be placed in the designated box and are not to be used during the chef's demo to keep everyone engaged and attentive. Lastly, cleanliness is key. Clean and dry all equipment before leaving. Wash your kitchen towels thoroughly and ensure all inventory checks are completed. Remember, wasting ingredients is not acceptable, and being thrifty with them can lead to disciplinary actions. Let's keep these guidelines in mind to create a professional, efficient, and respectful kitchen lab environment. Kitchen practical flow. All right, everyone. Now that we understand our kitchen uniform and grooming standards, let's move on to the kitchen practical flow. This flow explains what you are expected to do from the moment you arrive at the kitchen until the practical session is completed. The purpose is to make every practical session organised, safe, hygienic, efficient, and professional. Remember, practical work does not begin when you start cooking. It begins from the moment you enter the kitchen. Starting practical day, our practical session starts at 7:40 in the morning or 13:40 in the afternoon, depending on your schedule. Please arrive on time and make sure your uniform and grooming already meet the required standard. Step 1. Entering the kitchen. The first step is entering the kitchen. Before entering, check your uniform, grooming, and personal preparation. Once inside, maintain professional behaviour and prepare yourself for the session. Step 2. All bags inside the locker. Place all personal bags inside the designated locker. Do not leave bags or personal belongings around the kitchen or beside your workstation. This keeps the area organised and reduces safety risks. Only bring the items required for practical work. Step 3. Attendance QR scan next. Complete your attendance using the QR scan. Make sure your attendance has been successfully recorded before moving to your station. Attendance is part of your responsibility as a student. Step 4. Station and utensil check. Go to your assigned station and complete the utensil checklist. Check that all required equipment and utensils are available, clean, and in good condition. If anything is missing, damaged, or dirty, report it to the kitchen staff immediately. Step 5. Sit and watch the demo after checking your station. Sit down and watch the chef's demonstration. Pay attention to the techniques, procedures, safety instructions, and important points explained by the chef. Do not start your practical work before the demonstration is completed, unless you are instructed to do so. Step 6. Mise en place after the demonstration. Begin your mise en place. Prepare all required ingredients, utensils, and equipment at your workstation. Everything should be measured, organised, and ready before you begin cooking. Good mise en place helps you work more efficiently and reduces unnecessary movement. Step 7. Take the ingredients required for your recipe. Take only what you need and handle all ingredients responsibly. Avoid unnecessary food waste because every ingredient is a laboratory resource. Step 8. One student. One mise en place. Each student should have their own mise en place properly prepared. Make sure your ingredients are correctly measured, arranged, and ready to use. Your workstation should remain clean and organised throughout the process. Step 9. Practical. Now we move to the main activity. Practical work. Follow the recipe, demonstration, and instructions provided by the chef. Work carefully and safely while demonstrating your technical skills, discipline, time management, cleanliness, and attention to detail. Remember, working quickly does not mean working carelessly. Work efficiently, but always prioritize safety and quality. Step 10. Plate form. After completing your practical work, fill in the required plate form. Make sure all information is complete and accurate. Documentation is also part of your practical responsibility. Sous chef final check. Before presentation, the sous chef final check will be conducted. The sous chef will check your product and the condition of your workstation. Make sure your work is properly prepared before requesting the final check. Step 11. Presentation and judging. Next is presentation and judging. Present your product professionally and pay attention to plating, cleanliness, portion, appearance, and overall presentation. Remember, your final product represents the quality of your practical work. Step 12. Clear up station after presentation. Clear and clean your station. Clean your equipment, utensils, work surfaces, and surrounding area. Dispose of food waste correctly and do not leave dirty equipment behind. A professional kitchen is not judged only by how well you cook, but also by how well you clean after cooking. Step 13, plate form checklist. Complete the plate form checklist and make sure all required documentation has been completed. Step 14, students cleaning on duty. Students assigned to cleaning duty must complete their responsibilities properly. Check the designated areas, equipment, surfaces, and common facilities according to the cleaning procedure. Do not leave the kitchen until your cleaning responsibilities have been completed. Step 15, review and closing. Finally, we have review and closing. The chef or instructor will provide feedback and highlight important points for improvement. When discussing the beverage lab guidelines, it's important to convey both the rules and the reasoning behind them clearly and engagingly. Firstly, emphasize the significance of punctuality and personal responsibility. Highlight that each student must bring their own cloth and towel, which underscores the importance of cleanliness and personal accountability in maintaining a pristine working environment. Next, address the conduct expected during classes. Pause. Briefly stress the prohibition of smoking, yelling, and running, as these behaviours disrupt the professional atmosphere we strive to maintain. It's crucial for everyone to respect their peers and instructors alike. Also, remind them that phone usage is strictly prohibited during the bartender's demo to ensure full attention and learning. When it comes to handling alcoholic beverages, remind students to be mindful and only sip, never drink fully. This is not just a safety precaution, but also a measure to maintain professionalism. Encourage them to communicate openly with staff if they have any concerns or restrictions regarding alcohol consumption. Finally, touch on the grooming standards. Ensure everyone understands the importance of maintaining a neat and professional appearance, which includes wearing the complete uniform, keeping nails clean and short, and ensuring their shoes are polished. These grooming standards are not just about appearance, but reflect the respect and discipline we expect in the lab environment. By adhering to these guidelines, students not only uphold the standards of the beverage lab, but also prepare themselves for a successful career in the hospitality industry. All right, everyone. Now we are moving to the beverage lab practical flow. Just like in the kitchen practical, our beverage practical follows a clear sequence from the moment you arrive until the class is completed. The purpose of this flow is to ensure that every activity is carried out safely, hygienically, efficiently, and professionally. Please remember our 3 key checkpoints throughout the session: work clean, work safe, and work smart. Starting practical day, our practical day begins according to the scheduled class time. Please arrive on time and make sure you are already wearing the appropriate uniform and grooming standard before entering the beverage laboratory. Step 1, entering the beverage lab. The first step is entering the beverage lab. Enter calmly and professionally. Make sure you are prepared for the class and ready to follow the instructions from the lecturer, bartender, or laboratory staff. Step 2, all bags on the rack or chair. Once inside, place all personal bags on the designated rack or chair. Do not place bags on the floor, beverage counter, or working station. Keeping personal belongings in the correct place helps maintain a clean and safe working environment. Only bring the items required for your practical activity. Step 3, attendance QR scan. Next, complete your attendance using the QR scan. Make sure your attendance is successfully recorded before continuing to the next activity. Attendance is part of your responsibility, so please make it a habit to complete this step immediately after entering the laboratory. Step 4, sit and watch the demonstration. After attendance, sit down and watch the demonstration. Pay close attention to the bartender or instructor. Observe the correct techniques for handling equipment, preparing ingredients, mixing beverages, using glassware, and presenting the final product. Please do not talk unnecessarily or begin your own preparation while the demonstration is taking place. The demonstration gives you the correct procedure before you perform the task yourself. Step 5. Gather ingredients after the demonstration. You can begin to gather your ingredients. Take only the ingredients required for your recipe or assigned task. Check the quality and quantity before bringing them to your station. Avoid unnecessary waste and always handle ingredients carefully. Step 6. Mise en place. The next step is mise. Ses, mises en place. Prepare all required utensils, equipment, ingredients, glassware, and other materials before beginning the main practical activity. In the beverage laboratory, good mise en place is especially important because beverage preparation often requires accuracy, timing, and coordination. Everything should have its place before you begin. Step 7, practical. Now we arrive at the main activity, practical work. Follow the demonstration and recipe carefully. Pay attention to measurements, mixing techniques, ice handling, temperature, glassware, garnish, presentation, and cleanliness. Work efficiently, but never sacrifice safety or quality for speed. During this stage, I expect you to demonstrate not only your beverage making skills, but also your discipline, accuracy, teamwork, cleanliness, and professional attitude. Remember our 3 checkpoints: work clean, work safe, work smart, bar manager final check. Before moving to the next stage, the bar manager final check will take place. The bar manager will check the condition of your work, your beverage, and the station. Make sure everything is properly prepared before requesting the final check. This is also an opportunity to confirm that your equipment and ingredients are properly handled. Step 8, pre-tasting and serving after the final check. We move to pre-tasting and serving. Taste the beverage according to the instructions and evaluate its quality before serving. Pay attention to balance, flavor, temperature, texture, appearance, and presentation. When serving, handle the glassware professionally and make sure the final presentation is clean and attractive. Step 9, presentation and judging next, is presentation and judging. Present your beverage professionally. Your presentation should demonstrate attention to detail, proper glassware, garnish, cleanliness, and overall appearance. Remember that a beverage is evaluated not only by its taste, but also by how professionally it is presented. Step 10, clear up station after the presentation. It is time to clear up your station. Clean your working surface, equipment, utensils, glassware, and surrounding area. Dispose of waste correctly and return ingredients and equipment to their designated places. Do not leave your station until it is clean and ready for the next user. Step 12. Return to chair. Once your station has been cleaned and checked, return to your chair. Step 13, finally, we have review and closing. The instructor or bar manager will review the practical session and provide feedback. Let's dive into the restaurant lab guidelines, which are essential for maintaining a professional and efficient learning environment. Firstly, the importance of service discipline and guest readiness cannot be overstated. Being on time and prepared sets the tone for a successful session. Key points to remember include: 1. Class rules. Always be punctual and prepared with your own cloth and towel. These are critical for maintaining cleanliness and organization. Remember, no smoking, yelling, or running. It's important to maintain a respectful and focused atmosphere. 2. Station control. After practical sessions, ensure that all equipment and utensils are thoroughly cleaned and returned to their rightful place. This not only helps in keeping the lab organized, but also in instilling responsibility. 3. Grooming standards. Adherence to grooming standards is crucial. This includes wearing the complete uniform, maintaining personal hygiene, and ensuring your appearance is neat and professional. This reflects your respect for the learning environment and your role within it. By following these guidelines, we contribute to a culture of respect, discipline, and quality in our learning space. Let's make sure we uphold these standards to create an optimal environment for everyone involved. In this slide, we're focusing on the importance of maintaining consistent grooming and professional conduct within the restaurant lab environment. These guidelines not only ensure a professional appearance, but also uphold safety standards and promote a disciplined learning atmosphere. Let's break down some of the key grooming rules. Hair should be short for men and tied with a hairnet for women. This helps maintain hygiene and safety. Only one pair of non-hanging earrings is permitted, and nails must be clean and short with no nail polish. Beards and moustaches are not allowed, and a failure to shower can lead to a score deduction. It's crucial to avoid accessories like wristbands, rings, or watches, and contact lenses are prohibited for high practical activities due to safety reasons. Violations of these rules can result in consequences such as attitude score deductions accompanying the sous chef for additional responsibilities, or engaging in extra deep cleaning of the canteen area. These measures ensure that everyone understands the significance of adhering to grooming standards. Let's delve into the important aspects of violation consequences related to uniform completeness, lateness, and personal readiness. Start by emphasizing the necessity of having all required items. This includes the PIB chef jacket, apron and hat, as well as the appropriate trousers and footwear. It's crucial to stress that these items ensure not only a professional appearance, but also safety and preparedness in the kitchen environment. Next, address the rules about timing. Students must be punctual for both morning and afternoon sessions. Highlight that there is a 10-minute grace period for lateness. However, arriving after this period will result in being marked absent, although the student can still attend the class with a cleaning duty penalty. This underscores the importance of respecting both the time and structure of the lab environment. Finally, cover the guidelines around snacking and the use of proper food containers. Stress that no snacking is allowed during practical sessions unless permission is granted. This rule supports maintaining a clean and focused learning environment. Using proper containers is also essential for both personal and ingredient storage, ensuring hygiene and organization. For this slide, we're focusing on the air conditioning settings in the F&B lab area to ensure both comfort and efficiency. Let's break it down. First, it's crucial to make sure the power indicator shows a green light. This indicates the system is functioning correctly. If you notice it's blinking or orange, report this immediately to engineering and the head lab. Next, the mode should be set to COLD, which is represented by the ice crystal icon on the display. This ensures the lab maintains a comfortable temperature without overburdening the equipment. For temperature settings, keep it at a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius. Lowering it to 16 degrees Celsius can strain the outdoor unit unnecessarily. Finally, make sure the fan speed is at maximum and the swing feature is activated. This helps distribute the air evenly throughout the space. These settings will help maintain a comfortable and efficient environment for everyone working in the lab. To ensure a clean and safe environment, we're going to discuss the proper mopping procedure. This process is essential for maintaining hygiene and preventing slips or falls. Let's break down the steps. First, prepare your cleaning solution by mixing 300 milliliters of mop liquid with 15 liters of cold water. It's also important to have a separate 5-liter bucket of cold water ready for rinsing. This preparation step ensures that you're ready for an efficient cleaning cycle. Next, soak your mop in the soapy water thoroughly. This step helps to loosen any dirt or debris that may be clinging to the mop, making it more effective when you start mopping the floor. Then, wring out the mop until only about 20% of the water remains. Remember, avoiding overwetting is crucial to prevent water damage or slipping hazards. Finally, mop the floor. If you notice the mop becoming dirty or dry, repeat the cycle by rinsing it in the cold water bucket and then soaking it again in the soapy solution. This ensures that your mop is always effective and you're not just spreading dirt around. These steps might seem simple, but they are vital for maintaining a clean and professional environment. This slide presents the EQ blueprint for lecturers. focusing on 4 essential values that support a positive and professional learning environment. First, professionalism. As lecturers, we should inspire students through our attitude, patience, competence, and integrity. Professionalism means setting a good example in everything we do. Second, communication. Effective communication means speaking clearly, listening actively, and respecting different perspectives. In the kitchen and classroom, good communication helps create better teamwork and prevents misunderstandings. Third, discipline. Being on time, following procedures, and completing responsibilities consistently are important forms of professional discipline. As lecturers, we should demonstrate these habits so students can learn from our example. Fourth, respect. Respect is essential in every learning environment. We need to respect our students, colleagues, and other members of the kitchen team. A respectful environment creates positive relationships and encourages everyone to work together. So, the 4 key values are professionalism, communication, discipline, and respect. These values are not only important for teaching, they are also essential qualities for building students who are confident, responsible, and ready to work in the professional hospitality industry. Now, let's move to the EQ blueprint for students. This slide highlights 6 important values that students should develop to become not only skilled culinary professionals, but also responsible and reliable members of a professional kitchen team. First, respect. Respect means appreciating other people, recognizing their contributions, and valuing the effort of every team member. In a kitchen, everyone has an important role, so we must respect each other and work as one team. Second, teamwork and empathy. A professional kitchen requires cooperation. We need to support one another, understand our colleagues, and be willing to help when someone needs assistance. Good teamwork creates a stronger and more positive working environment. Third, integrity. Integrity means being honest and responsible, even when nobody is watching. If you are unsure about a procedure, ask. If you make a mistake, communicate it clearly and take responsibility. Do not hide problems because honesty helps us learn and improve. Fourth, encouragement. Everyone needs encouragement, especially when learning something new. Give positive feedback to your classmates, celebrate their progress, and help create an environment where everyone feels confident to learn and improve. Fifth, preparedness. Professional students come prepared. Make sure your uniform is complete, your equipment is ready, your ingredients are organized, and your workstation is clean before starting. Good preparation makes your work more efficient and reduces unnecessary problems. Sixth, self-control. The kitchen can become hot, busy, and stressful. Therefore, you need to stay calm, be patient, and control your emotions. When something goes wrong, do not panic. Stop, think, communicate, and find the right solution. So the 6 values we need to develop are respect, teamwork and empathy, integrity, encouragement, preparedness, and self-control. These values are just as important as culinary techniques. Technical skills may help you produce good food, but your attitude, character, and emotional intelligence will determine how effectively you work with others. As future culinary and hospitality professionals, always remember, respect others, support your team, be honest, encourage one another, come prepared, and stay calm under pressure. That is how we build not only better students, but also better professionals. We're delving into the core values of cleanliness and setup standards at Polytechnic International. This slide is all about maintaining a pristine and efficient environment across various settings, be it the kitchen, classroom, equipment, or workstations. The foundation of our standard is simple but powerful. Everything should be clean, dry, organized, and ready for the next class. These principles ensure a smooth transition between sessions and foster a professional learning atmosphere. First, cleanliness is non-negotiable. It's about maintaining hygiene and safety. Second, Everything should be dry to prevent accidents, especially in kitchen areas. Third, being organized helps in locating resources quickly and reduces downtime. And finally, being ready means all setups are checked and confirmed before the next class begins. Setting up the classroom is crucial for creating an optimal learning environment. Let's walk through the key points for arranging the chairs and maintaining the space. First, we have a 24-chair arrangement. It's important to remember that these chairs need to be reset after every class. This consistency helps maintain a professional and organized atmosphere. Now, let's talk about alignment. The chairs should align precisely with the corner or the pattern on the floor tiles. This not only looks tidy, but also maximizes the use of space and ensures comfort for everyone. The sous chef plays a vital role here. They are responsible for realigning the chairs after each class. This responsibility is part of their routine to help keep our learning space in top shape. Finally, a final check is essential. Ensure that there is no trash or personal items left behind. This step is crucial for cleanliness and prepares the classroom for the next group of learners. By following these steps, we ensure that our learning environment remains inviting and functional for everyone. For this slide, we're focusing on the essential steps to maintain cleanliness and hygiene at our kitchen stations, particularly the vertical surfaces. Let's dive into the 3 critical steps. First, wash. We'll use soapy water with a sponge or wiper to effectively remove soil and residue from the surfaces. This step is crucial to ensure that all visible dirt is eliminated. Next, wipe. It's important to work systematically across the entire vertical surface. By doing so, we ensure no areas are overlooked, maintaining a consistent cleaning standard throughout. Lastly, dry. Use a clean, dry cloth to finish off the cleaning process. This ensures that all stainless steel surfaces, including the splash and hood surfaces, are left not only clean but also dry, which is vital to prevent water spots and corrosion. Remember, every vertical surface is integral to our cleaning standard, and attention to detail here reflects the professionalism we uphold at Bakhtinyata Kudri. By following these steps diligently, we maintain the high standards of cleanliness that Politnik International is known for. When discussing the tabletop and cutting board setup, emphasize the importance of maintaining cleanliness and hygiene in your workspace. Start by explaining the process for sanitizing the tabletop. Mention that after washing with soapy water and a sponge, it's crucial to sanitize, wipe, and dry the surface thoroughly to ensure a clean and safe environment for food preparation. Next, highlight the proper sequence for returning cutting boards. This involves following a specific color order: white, green, blue, yellow, red, and brown. This sequence is part of the standard procedure and helps maintain organization and efficiency in the kitchen. Lastly, remind everyone about the importance of cleaning the cutting mat and the area underneath the boards. This step often gets overlooked, but is essential to prevent any residue buildup that could compromise hygiene. When addressing the cleaning of the stovetop, knobs, and wok station, it's crucial to prioritize safety. Begin by ensuring that all equipment has adequately cooled down to prevent any injuries from residual heat. After confirming the stove is safe to handle, proceed with washing the stove, knobs, and grill using soapy water. Remember, while it might be tempting to rush through the cleaning, taking your time here ensures a thorough job and maintains your safety. Once washed, dry all surfaces completely. Leaving any water behind could lead to buildups or damage to the equipment over time. So make sure every part is perfectly dry before moving on. Let's dive into the essential cleaning tasks for maintaining hygiene in those often overlooked areas. First, under the counter, make sure to sweep or wipe away any food scraps that might have accumulated beneath the table, and follow up with a thorough mopping to ensure the area is spotless. Next, focus on the grill gutter. It's important to wash it using water and a small broom to effectively clear out any debris. Don't forget to remove scraps from the strainer and finish off by mopping the area dry. Lastly, pay attention to the sink drainage. This area is prone to food buildup, which can lead to unpleasant odors. Be diligent in cleaning and washing it regularly to prevent these issues. And remember, keep the chiller empty of food items by handing over any leftover ingredients to the appropriate staff. This not only maintains cleanliness, but also ensures proper inventory management. As we move into discussing the pastry kitchen stations, let's focus on the key steps to ensure our workstations are inspection ready. First, let's talk about the marble top. It's essential to wash it with soapy water, ensuring it's wiped clean and then dried thoroughly with a clean cloth. This prevents any residue from building up and maintains a pristine surface for pastry work. Next, the lower rack needs attention. Make sure to clean the second rack carefully and confirm that no liquid is left behind. This step is crucial to maintaining a hygienic environment and avoiding any potential slip hazards. Finally, we have the final check. The sous chef will inspect the area to ensure cleanliness. Remember, equipment should remain in the kitchen until the station passes this inspection. This isn't just about meeting standards. It's about creating a workspace that's clean, dry, organized, and ready for action. When addressing the pastry stations, our focus should be on maintaining a high standard of cleanliness and organization, which is crucial for both efficiency and hygiene. Let's start with the alignment and cleanliness of the utensils and sink. Ensuring both are clean and dry is fundamental. It's important to prevent any water buildup, which can lead to hygiene issues or even damage to the utensils. Next, pay attention to drainage. A clean drainage system is vital to prevent clogs and avoid unpleasant odors. This is often an overlooked area, so giving it regular attention will help maintain overall kitchen hygiene. Lastly, focus on organization. The under-table area should be well mapped and the utensils rack should be aligned and completely dry before setting up. This not only aids in maintaining cleanliness, but also streamlines workflow, making it easier for everyone to find what they need quickly. By keeping these key points in mind, cleanliness, drainage, and organization, you ensure a pastry station that is not only hygienic, but also efficient and pleasant to work in. Today, we'll focus on the planetary mixer, a vital tool in our pastry stations. Let's dive into the 3 key steps for maintaining its performance and safety. First, always isolate the power. Unplug the mixer before you open it or clean any part of it. This step ensures your safety and prevents any mishaps. Next, let's talk about cleaning. Wash the bowl and attachments thoroughly with soapy water. Don't forget the safety grill is crucial for keeping everything hygienic. Finally, after washing, wipe the machine surfaces with a wet cloth, then dry them with a dry cloth. This prevents water damage and keeps the mixer in top condition. Remember, clean equipment leads to better results. Always leave the mixer unplugged when not in use. This not only saves energy, but also prolongs the life of the equipment. By following these steps, you'll ensure that the planetary mixer is always ready for the next delicious creation. As we turn our focus to the pastry equipment, particularly the ice cream machine and dough sheeter, it's essential to emphasize proper usage and cleaning to ensure longevity and efficiency. Let's start with the ice cream machine. Remember, always turn it off before beginning any cleaning. Remove the silicone door seal carefully and wash it with soapy water. Also, don't forget to remove the paddle attachment and clean the inside thoroughly. Ensuring all parts are dry before reassembly is crucial to maintain the equipment's hygiene and performance. Moving on to the dough sheeter. The key is to brush away all flour after each use. Do not leave any flour inside the machine, as it can lead to buildup and affect its functioning. After brushing, wash the plastic flour container in the sink, dry it well, and finally store the equipment properly. For both machines, cleanliness is not just about hygiene, it's about keeping the equipment ready for the next use. Pause for reflection. Your diligence in these tasks contributes significantly to the smooth operation of our kitchen. In today's slide, we're going to explore some basic kitchen terms that are essential for effective communication in a professional kitchen environment. These terms are not just about language, they're about ensuring safety and efficiency in a fast-paced setting. First, let's talk about the importance of clear communication. In a busy kitchen, clear and concise communication can prevent accidents and ensure that everyone is on the same page. It's crucial to use the right terms to convey important messages quickly. Next, working safely is a top priority. Pause and make eye contact using the correct terms not only helps in smooth operations, but also keeps everyone safe. For instance, alerting others when you're behind them, or carrying something sharp can prevent accidents. Remember, mastering these terms will not only make you a better communicator, but also a safer and more efficient team member in the kitchen. Let's move on to specific kitchen terms and their usage in the next slide. Terms is crucial for smooth operation and safety in professional kitchens. Let's break down some key terms you'll frequently hear. First, when you hear behind, it's a courtesy alert to let someone know you are directly behind them, especially if you're carrying something hot, sharp, or bulky. This helps prevent accidents. Next, corner is a shout out when you're coming around a blind spot. It ensures that others are aware and can avoid potential collisions. Now, when someone says sharp, they are alerting others that they're carrying knives or other sharp objects. Staying vigilant in these situations can prevent injuries. Another important term is hot. This is used to signal that you're moving with something hot, like a pan or pot, so others can steer clear and avoid burns or spills. Lastly, fire refers to the action of starting to cook or prepare a dish. For example, fire 2 steaks medium rare means to begin cooking 2 steaks to that specification. Remember, clear and prompt communication is vital in maintaining both efficiency and safety in the kitchen. Keep these terms in mind as we continue to explore more kitchen communication language. When speaking about these kitchen terms, focus on how they enhance communication and efficiency in a professional kitchen. Start with all day, a crucial term that helps chefs keep track of what needs to be cooked without repeating orders. It ensures everyone is on the same page. Next, explain sold out or 86, which is essential for managing stock and expectations. What's no longer and on the fly are about timing and urgency. On the clock means something is currently being tracked, while on the fly is a request for quick action, usually for an urgent order. Mise en place is a French term emphasizing preparation. It's about having everything ready before service begins, ensuring a smooth workflow. Lastly, hands is a call for assistance, crucial when moving items that are ready to serve. It's all about teamwork and efficient service. As we wrap up our session, let's focus on a few essential takeaways that will guide us in maintaining a professional kitchen environment. Firstly, communication is key. Whether you're in a bustling kitchen or a quiet prep area, clear and effective communication ensures that everyone knows what's happening and can work together smoothly. Secondly, working safely is non-negotiable. Always stay aware of your surroundings and follow all safety protocols to protect yourself and your colleagues. This includes everything from handling sharp objects to managing hot surfaces. Lastly, maintaining a clean workspace is crucial. Keeping your area clean not only helps prevent accidents, but also ensures food safety and efficiency. Remember to reset the lab after your work is done, leaving it ready for the next person. By being professional, disciplined, clean, and safe, we create a positive and efficient working environment for everyone. Thank you all for your attention and dedication to these principles.